Hello, Todd Giffen here, bombsweapon.com. I got the CIA playbook right here. I'm reading it right now. It says here, to discredit a victim, have a prostitute sleep with them after offering them sex on the street, and then slip them LSD afterwards. And afterwards, nobody will believe the person's story that they were slipped LSD and that either a random stranger or a prostitute would do that to them. And I also think the person's criminal. They're like, the prostitute did it to me. And of course, the prostitute or woman or man, whoever it is, worked for the government the whole time. Either was paid to do it or something else. Here's the other discrediting tactic. It says here, stalk a person who is your victim and no one will believe that victim again. He'll keep going on and on about things happening to him, such as stalking and other things, whatever they do to play tricks on that person. Alright, now here's another thing they do in their attack, and that's also called counter-surveillance. All the police, government officials, military, they're all trying to do that. Even private investigators know about counter-surveillance. They just stalk their victims, or they go and do different tricks, street theater. You know, you want to test the security system of places, different crap you can do, and screw with people, and they're all very skilled at it. Every single city has these people. A lot of former military operatives will be brought into this, and so they'll be retired and they go around stalking people for government, spy on people for government. They do surveillance, if that's all they're doing, on foot using these methods and techniques. They got other surveillance methods as well. Now here's another discrediting technique. Beam a voice into someone's head or use some type of radiation on them to make them feel or sense something that only they can feel. And forever, the person will be your slave. You can kill them, get rid of them, torture them, and no one will ever believe that person again. These are all techniques the government understands. Our government's so fucking advanced. We've got DARPA technology, CIA technology, Air Force, Navy technology. We got more technology than the fucking world combined here in this country. Every other country buys our technology. They want us to provide them our great service. Oh yeah, we need that in our country. NSA technology, blah 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 technology. We need the pharmaceutical complex you guys got in our country. Oh, we need all the shit Americans got in our country. So our foreign policy goes out to them, and then they pick up all the same fucking techniques and bullshit. And then they're our bitch too. And their people are our bitch as well. It's truly a global phenomenon. And there's no independent military. They won't speak out about it. I see Russia doing something a little bit like that every once in a while. Russia's like calling people out on shit sometimes here and there, publishing info on psychotronic weapons. Saddam Hussein said he was targeted with psychotronic weapons by the American government in 1991, USA Today. So sometimes another government will say something or complain about it. Russia was just saying, American government, a bunch of fucking a-holes. Oh, I wish to see more information put out there. Russia has generally been more open about some of this stuff in their history. They have a ban on psychotronic weapons. They talk about remote electromagnetic influence and spying on people, different things, and radar that could be used to spy on people. They were just using electronic warfare, and they said, hey, look at this. We're going to use this new system to jam all the communications in our attack. I think it was in like Syria or some on ISIS or something like that. And we're going to block NATO from being able to watch and spy on us. our government has that too. We're using that all over the place. The American government has a shield around their operations so that other countries can't spy on the things they're doing. So we're totally shielded here in America. American soil can't be penetrated with electronic warfare. And so that protects us. But other countries are not protected though. So like remote spying is a little bit harder. Sending frequencies and radiation into people is a little harder. Unless the government wants it. If the government allows it, it's going to get through. It's a secret shield. I would even say that EMP is not a risk in America. Unless the government decided to let an EMP happen on purpose. Strategic mass deception to allow an attack to happen. That's why they want the attack for a purpose, to fool and trick people and lie, hide their capability to protect everybody and stuff like that. To make the poor people more easier to manipulate, usually. Or let some other power, maybe they want some company to go under, you know, take a hit but not recover. Somebody, let the attack happen. A lot of that's going on. And then they can install a new entity, control that new entity, or make a lot of profit or something. Bag of tricks, though. There's literally a CIA bag of tricks. Back in MK Ultra, the stalking thing, they knew all about this. They were studying how to fool the public and what can you do to abuse somebody and get away with it? Well, like I was just explaining, put voices in their heads, slip them drugs, prostitution, stalking the person, fucking with them some way, breaking into their home and fucking with things and then leaving type shit, all sorts of crazy shit. Making the person fear that they're under surveillance, making them report that they're under surveillance or they're being harassed. And the police know how to handle that. That's why you never see nothing done about it. Because they're already involved. They just want to be able to cook the record in the books. They're not naive to any of this. In fact, police are former DOD spies, a lot of them. You know, used to work in the military. Now they're just out in the police. Oh, they're part of Homeland Security. You got the Fusion Center there in town or in the state somewhere. They're fully plugged in, using satellites on everybody, secret. You know, over the horizon radars and blah, blah, blah. All the cops are wired into that. The police union, fucking sheriff's union, oh yeah. The state employees union, they all know all about all this secret shit. It's their asset to stay in power. And all the public, though, the general population is so fucking stupid. They can't overcome that system. They're just no organization, no power, no money, no intelligence. They can't fucking figure it out. We're all victims to it every fucking day. It's funny. It's funny watching people so fucking helplessly unable to get out of their state of pure helplessness against their system. Everything they attempt, even the ACLUs like that. I watch them, it's so funny. They're getting fucked with all the time. Even the best lawyers and advocates who try to fucking fight this are getting fucked with and controlled. I don't know if any of the judges are real, but they be getting fucked with too. Most of them are installed by the president. Most of them are fucking former prosecutors or lawyers representing these fucking assholes. So, and they're in power now as a judge. So it's a one big corrupt system. It's all locked down.